to open the door really quietly, and then the ducks are going to go mental. Oh, it's just going.
Bonsoir, good evening, good afternoon, etc. We made it to France. The last video we did, we were in a park up just before the Channel Tunnel, and I made a joke about people maybe thinking that it was a dogging sight. Turns out it was. There were cars turning up, flashing the lights at us, leaving their interior lights on. And so we shut all his blinds and we sort of hunkered down for a couple of hours. Police did a drive-by and that shooed everyone away. And then we made the last 15-20 minute journey to the Channel Tunnel.
Okay. So we parked in a very empty car park in front of the Channel Tunnel check-in area. Took Buddy to the pet check-in, which was a really simple process. Made sure that our animal health certificate was all accurate, and then we waited for about half an hour inside the terminal in a special pet area until our slot was called, and then it was just a quick drive round to the parking area to get onto the train, which was a really straightforward process, really easy, wasn't it? Drove on, they shut the doors front and back in each compartment, and then we set off. I didn't even know we'd started moving, it was that slick.
35 minutes to get through to France, which, because we were there early hours of the morning, it was dark. I had to really quickly put some headlight deflectors on, because I knew when we rolled off the other side we would need the headlights on because it'd be dark. So there's more than enough time. And you just sit back and relax. 35 minutes later you're in France and you drive off the other side. There was no stops or anything. The only disappointment was we threw all this food away because we were too honest, aren't we? We threw all this food and no need to, nobody checked.
Yes, Lord.
5.
We decided to do a couple of hours driving whilst the roads were really quiet. We'd chosen to not do the motorway tolls, so our route took us through the towns from Calais down to Rouen. It was a really easy drive because there was nobody else around, and we found the motorway air and parked up next to the lorries and got a couple of hours sleep. For our first night in France, we decided to try a free air, and we found one at the foot of a chateau in Chateau D. We parked up for the night. There were 2 other campers there, and we had a really quiet sleep by the river. So the air had public toilets. It was a hole in the floor type toilet which we didn't use, but we did drop our grey waste there, and we could have used electricity and topped up the water there as well, which was really handy for a free air. So our Kingfisher, our first night there, flashing down the river, and we had a peaceful night's sleep. The next day we decided to have a wander around the town and followed the circuit touristique around the narrow streets of Chateau D, looking at the historical sites and seeing the timbered buildings.
That was sharp, I understand what's that.
Yeah.
Now let's put the mud back there.
The next day we had a walk around Chateau D. We wandered through narrow streets, seeing the historical sites and the timbered buildings. We We even found a church named after Madeline.
Fuel strike still very apparent. We've passed quite a lot of fuel stations closed, and the ones that aren't closed have got like massive queues. So we didn't sort of hit the road and head directly to Spain. We did manage to find a fuel station and I snuck on, but it capped me at 25 litres. So that's sort of influenced where we're going, or the fact that we don't know where we're going and we are where we are.
We're now in a town called Vendôme. It's only about 35 minutes away from Chateau D. It's another one of the towns that's part of the UNESCO Loire Valley. Chateaus. It's our chateau number 2. There are 103, so we've got quite a few to go through yet. We've been here for 3 nights and we're enjoying using the peace and calm of our riverside location. Had our laundry done, we've just chilled and got some work done, and it's just been really nice not driving about.
Initially we only booked in for 1 night and then we quickly extended it to 2. We've ended up now being 3 because I'm like super chilled. We got the van parked in a really smart spot overlooking the river. Wildlife's brilliant. We've been watching stuff with binoculars, we've been taking photographs. Managed to photograph kingfishers. There's an otter knocking about, there's herons, there's all sorts of other birds. It's just beautiful. So we've ended up here 3 nights and we will very soon be packing up and rolling off and heading on to another area and another campsite. Right.
Are you ready? Tomorrow I'm really excited because we're going to one of the most beautiful villages in France.
I too am very excited about that. This is where we parked last night. It's the rear of the town hall. It was empty, quiet and free. And we're now going to do the typical French thing and go and get a baguette.
With a difference from a vending machine.
From an abandoned true railway station. I'm not wearing a man bag. This is a drone bag, so that's more masculine than a man bag. And I'm gonna at some point get a drone out and have a fly about France.
Bloss Forest. Forêt de Bloss.
I like trucking.
This is Chateau de Bloss.
Think less than €2. Oh.
I'm excited.
Oh, look, it won't work now. Look at that.
Oh look,
€2 into no euros instantly.
it even feels like a real
It
note.
feels like a real note. If you put your thumb there, you could spend it.
Et les souvenirs et indices pour la voiture. Parc de Chambord. Yeah, just keep going up. It's a massive place. Oh, I can see it. It's like it's like going to Disney, and you can see it in the distance up there. Gosh, it's stunning, even from this distance. Right, go on, smile, Andre. You're supposed to be smiling.
What the? Right, I'll start him now.
Smile.
That is a small.
God.
No.